Tucker from Time Machine Transport. Yeah, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Anyways, I'm over here at that Cenex in Mills City, Montana. Words can't come out straight today. Anyways, took a Shure here. I slept well. Found a place to put the windshield, replace the windshield. Here in Mills City, if you're ever out this way, I don't get up to this part of Montana often. Normally I come up through 90. This is on I-94. Initially I put my GPS in for the Pilot here. But when I got off the interstate and I saw this Cenex here, their fuel price is really good as well. I was like, I'd rather stay here than at a Pilot or a whatever. So I pulled in. There was a couple trucks in the lot. Clean place. Fairly new. Anyways, so I got up this morning after sleeping well. I was just defeated last night. I was like, oh my God. So defeated. And I said it on one of my videos. I'm like, if I get a crack in the windshield, I normally don't replace it right away. Not that I'm cheap, but it just seems like every time I've gotten a new windshield, something happens. I just had both of these windshields put in this truck a few weeks ago, or a month and a half ago, and then the fucking owl. And darn it, I need to hook up my cam right there, because it would have looked pretty cool on video. Anyways. It sucks, but it's not the first time I hit. Oh, so anyways, I got up and I called into the truck stop because I wasn't sure. Said, hey, you guys have showers for truck drivers? Spent quite a few days. Anyways, the guy's like, yeah. So I said, okay. So I go in there, get my bag ready, go in there, and he gives me the key for the Shure, and I go to pay him, and he's like, "Are you a truck driver?" I said, "Yes." He said, "It's free." I'm like, "Oh." And I've been to two other truck stops, I think, that had free showers for truck stops or for truck drivers, and they were pretty bad. A shower is a shower, man. If it's free, it's free. I mean, my wife and I, we went camping. You can go back way, way, way down in the bottom of my videos. We did a video on showering while we were camping, and I think we used a gallon of water for two people, and we were behind a tarp. And anyways, go to the video, check it out. So a free shower is, they were pretty nasty, mold and shit. But I really needed a shower, and anyways, so then I go in there. Nice showers. You don't have to bring your own towel in. I did, though. They got towels, and they even actually give you a small little hotel thing of bar soap. And anyways, so then I go in there and take care of business and go out, get a cup of coffee, go up to the counter. Guys, coffee's free too. I'm like, wow. And then I was like, hey, I said, do you know the place ABC Glass here? He goes, yeah, I know where it is. I said, the guy wants me to come over there at 1:30. It's now 1 o'clock almost here. And I said, he wants me here at 1:30. He said, I told him what had happened with the I assume it's an owl. It was like a dark gray and brownish. It was more like a dark gray. From when my headlights hit it when he came out of the ditch. So, and the wingspan on that puppy, oh my goodness, it was huge. And anyways, I tell him what happens. He goes, I said, can I give you guys like a security deposit or some cash to drop my trailer in your parking lot? Because the guy asked me just to bring my tractor. He's like, no, man, don't worry about it. He said, just go ahead and drop it. I'm like, wow, what a nice, I wouldn't say it's rare to find good people, but at truck stops, they want to gouge you for everything. And these people here, they got semi-feeling, and like I said, so typically in Montana, it's over $4 per gallon. Here it's $3.78. Pretty decent price. I'm gonna wait till I get into North Dakota because I get a better fuel discount. Anyways, so this wasn't the first time I hit a bird. When I first went out with my buddy that was teaching me how to flatbed and drive, he was in the bunk and I was sleeping. We were driving teams, and I hit a bird popped up out of the ditch, but it didn't hit the windshield. It hit like the side arm of the thing, whatever, and it was pretty loud. It didn't do anything to the truck. He jumped up. He thought, obviously, because I'm a new driver, I hit something. I told him. He goes, "Oh yeah." He was, "Man, that's weird." I said, "Yeah." So then when I drove for the Russian, this was right when I got a brand new truck, a 2015. Like I said, we got our authority in 2014, but I drove for him until 2015. And in 14, he bought the 2015 Cascadias. Anyways, I'm on this 2-lane by myself, of course. Well, not on the 2-lane by myself, but I'm in the truck by myself. And I'm going down this 2-lane in Oregon. It's like 8 o'clock at night, not super late. And, dude, all of a sudden, man, it was like a shotgun went off in the truck. I kid you not. A fucking shotgun exploded in the truck. Man, I about shit my pants, man, I swear. And on the passenger side of the window, of the windshield, there was a big-ass spider web, smaller than this one on mine. It was about the size of a basketball, maybe a little bit bigger. And I pulled over right away, thinking somebody shot something at me or whatever, or shot at me. And so I put my 4-ways on, I coast over, and there's all the traffic and stuff. And I get out of the truck, I'm like, holy shit, man. You could see like a little bit of like a yellowish goo on the side of on where that post is I just showed you. But it spiderwebbed the windshield pretty good. And I wasn't doing I was on a 55 mile an hour lane, so it's doing like probably 60. And yeah, so then I had to run around scales because the Russian was like, dude, you're going to get put out of service, man, if they catch you. He said, please just go around scales. So I had to go around scales. And then I had a couple drops. I had like 1 or 2 in Oregon, or 1 in Washington, or 2 in Washington, 1 whatever. Anyway, so went to the truck stop. Guy came. I was actually in Troutdale at the TA. Guy came and replaced it right there. So that was cool. So then this is actually the 3rd time I've actually hit a bird. Actually, I've also hit a bird, and these aren't intentional, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they're not intentional. I'm not that kind of person. If I can avoid, like I hit a deer already. I hit 4 birds when there was a small bird that was kind of coming across the freeway. It was during the day, and it kind of like, I don't know if it misjudged or panicked and kind of went whoop and flew up into my visor, and it was stuck there. I had to get it out with a stick. That was sad. Anyway, so actually I've hit birds 4 times, but the true damage was when I drove for the Russian, and then this one here. And I probably, I think I had like maybe a little bit of time on my clock, but I was tired. I mean, I had gone, so I dropped that oversized Tuesday morning in Hermiston, went to the truck stop, found a load, lumber, no tarp, the stuff I got on the trailer now, about a little over 47,000 pounds, going like 1,700 miles, paying $4,500. No tarp. But, and I'm not saying, oh, good job, Kurt. But it was like 383 miles deadhead from Hermiston to Riddle, Oregon. I got a riddle for you. Riddle, Oregon. So it was like 383 miles. So I was kind of done Tuesday. I had waited over at the receiver for a while because I had to take that oversize off with a crane. And I'm kind of just done. So I tell the broker, I'm like, well, I'll be there first thing in the morning. Thinking to myself, fuck, man, 383 miles, man, that's like, I got to get up. I think I left the truck stop at like midnight. So I drove the 383 miles from Hermiston to Riddle. That would have been Wednesday morning. Yeah, Wednesday morning. Get to the shipper at 7:30 because that's what time my appointment was. They load me. Took a while for the guy to load me. It was, whatever. And then I drove, and I didn't have an Oregon permit because whenever you go into Oregon, you need a travel permit. So I still had my first travel permit and my oversized permit, but going all the way down from Hermiston to Riddle, and then going all the way back up through Hermiston on I-82 into Washington and then into Idaho, that's a pretty expensive permit, like $100 and some. And I was like, man, forget that. I'll just go ahead and just wait till the scales close. So that's what I did. I picked up Wednesday morning 7:30, and then I boogied up to Troutdale, parked there, and then I I left Troutdale at about 2 o'clock in the morning Oregon time, jumped on 84, and then I missed the scales. They were closed. And then I got up into Washington, and then I got into Idaho, and then I shut down right when if you're on I-90 going eastbound from, and you're in Idaho, before you get into Montana, there's a scale there, like a port of entry, and they got a rest area there. So I went across the scale. I was unplugged, and because I needed to make up that time, because I had a delivery today for this lumber. So I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, damn it. So anyway, my plan was to shut down in Glendive, Montana, and then deliver by noon. It's going to Edgeley, North Dakota, but there ain't shit going out of North Dakota, and I knew that going into it. So, but yeah, so it kind of messed things up. So I'm gonna go and leave. I'm leaving about 15 minutes. Go over to this guy's shop. Get the windshield replaced, send the receipt to the broker, of course. I'll let the broker know what happened, and you should. Send her pictures, but of course I will send them the receipt for verification, or proof, if you will. But yeah, man, so if you're ever over here in Miles City, Montana, come to the Cenex, man. Give them the business, because they are superb, and and very clean, very friendly staff. The parking lot's clean. Not a lot of truck parking. Maybe, I think you could probably fit 20, 30 trucks in here, maybe, if you parked over by the curb or whatever. So, but anyways, yeah. So I was pretty. The wind was out of my sail, and I was super tired, anyways. I think that's this guy calling me. I'm going to cut the video short. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.